Welcome to Mathema by RC YouTube channel. Today in this class 7 we discuss a problem in this chapter integer, first chapter, that means integer. There is some problem in 7. So firstly we state that problem, that in a magic square, that means two magic square here, the rows, column and diagonal, that means these are the rows, these are the column. In rows, that means in horizontal 3 rows 3 column, 3 rows 3 column, and the diagonals, that means 2 diagonals, okay, have the same sum. Here the condition is have the same sum, that means in rows, in columns and in diagonals have the same sum. Click which of the following is a magic square. That means the magic square, we said that in 1 or 2 or both have magic square if in this row and in this column and in this diagonal have the same sum. The sum value is same. Therefore, there are 3 rows, 3 rows, 3 column, 1, 2, 3, and the 2 diagonal. One diagonal is this, another diagonal is this. Okay, so we sum this as a part. Okay, firstly we sum 5 in rows basis, 5 minus 1 minus 4. Okay, so sum 5 we written here firstly, then we doesn't written, we can count this in this mouth also. So 5 minus 1 minus 5, so this is called plus 5. Therefore 5 minus 1 minus 4 we count as a 0, because 5 minus 1, that means 4 minus 4 equals 0. Therefore it is 0. Minus 5 minus 2 or minus 7 plus 7, that means this is also 0. This is also 0 equal to, and 0, 3 minus plus 3 minus 3, this is also 0. In this column basis, 5 minus 5, this is 0. Minus 1 minus 2 plus 3, minus 1 minus 2 plus 3, okay, minus 1 minus 2 plus 3, that means this is also 0. Minus 4 minus 3, we firstly add minus, then we subtract with plus. Minus 4 minus 3, that means minus 7, minus 7 plus 7, this is 0. Okay, in this diagonal we also count the diagonal also. There are 2 diagonals, that is 5 minus 2 minus 3. In diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. In diagonal 1, 5 minus 2 minus 3, that means also 0, because 5 in diagonal 5 minus 2 minus 3, this is 0, and also 0 minus 2, 0 in diagonal 1, this is count, in 0 in diagonal also, that means in diagonal 1 obviously count, diagonal 2 doesn't count. Therefore this is in magic square, all are 0. Similarly in this part I also count that 1 minus 10, 1 minus 10. Okay, in diagonal 2 I also count, diagonal 2 also count, because diagonal is have 2 diagonals. In diagonal 2, minus 4 minus 6, minus 4 minus 2 minus 4, that means minus 6. Okay, diagonal 2 doesn't diagonal 1, diagonal 2 and diagonal 1 doesn't equal, and it is not equal to 0. Okay, so in this part we count 1 plus 1 minus 10, that means minus 9. Why it is called minus 9? Because the negative sign arise in this capital number, that means in this bigger number. So the result is minus, and we subtract this 10 minus 1, that means 9. Minus 9 here. Here all are negative. So then we sum these three numbers and we sign this number as a minus. So 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 minus 9. Here we count firstly minus also. Minus 6 minus 7, that means minus 13 plus 4, therefore minus 9. Here we count minus 9. Okay. In this part we count firstly minus 4 minus 6, that means minus 10 plus 1, that means minus 9. Here we count minus 10 minus 3, that means minus 13 plus 4, this is also minus 9. Minus 2 minus 7, obviously minus 9. Here we count the diagonal also. In this diagonal 1, here we count diagonal 1, where 1 minus 3 minus 7. The minus 3 minus 7, that means minus 10 plus 1, that means also minus 9. And in diagonal 2, we count minus 6 minus 3, that means minus 9 also. Therefore, in diagonal 1 and diagonal 2 also equal. So, all this part in row basis, in column basis, all are 9. But in this example 1, there is diagonal 2 doesn't equal to 0. So, 1 is not a magic number, but example 2 is a magic number. So, in this following we check 2 is the magic number. Okay. So, there is we count also diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. In this part, here we count, here we check in this number 8, here we verify A minus B, that means A plus B for the following values A, B. Example 1, 2, 3, 4 have this value A or B. Here we discuss that A minus B, we always remember that when we unlock this bracket, then we minus a minus, that means plus. Okay. We verify this, that means this is an left hand side, this is a left hand side, and this is right hand side. We calculate both sides and then we verify this. Okay. Firstly, we write down for example 1, here 21 minus of 18, that means count this. Okay. 21, that means 21 minus plus 18, that means 39. Here also 21 plus 18 is also 39. Therefore, it is equal. Therefore, it is equal for this part. In this number, suppose we count number 4. You also calculate in your workbook in number 2 and number 3. Number 4, A equal to 28 minus of minus 11, that means 28 plus 11, that means also 39. Okay. In this part, 28 plus 11 in left hand side, here it is left hand side and it is right hand side. 28 plus 11, that means also 39. Therefore, A minus of minus B equal to A plus B. When you calculate for 2 and 3, it is obvious that A minus of minus B equal to A plus B. So, thank you for this class. If you interested in this class or in this previous class, go to this playlist and check for class CBSE class 7. Okay, so please subscribe these channels also, and tick the notification bell, and join in Telegram group. In this description you get the link of this Telegram group. Thank you.